Sorry guys. Actually I didn't have to make a part two because I just saw that that was about 6 minutes long or whatever. But I was just like frustrated at my cat. So sorry about that. But anyways, what I was saying is, to find something that's very therapeutic and to work through what's really going on, to kind of dig back into your past. And as I said, that might be very stressful to do, but we'll never get anywhere if we don't really dig up those old emotions and dig up what has happened to us and talk about it. Because we're just going to still be doing the same behaviors over and over and over until we figure out why. So ask yourself why and ask yourself how and who has hurt you. And the another thing that has helped me so much is to go back and forgive the people that have hurt me. To go back and just to say you're forgiven. You don't even have to tell them, but just to say it out loud. You're forgiven. That lifts a big burden off your shoulders, and that takes some of the um, resentment that you have towards that person, where you can be the one that goes and establishes the relationship with that person. And if they don't want any part of it, then that's their problem. Um, you just have to be. I know it sounds like golly, but you just have to be the stronger one. You're the one that is suffering from this problem. And I know when someone's suffering from a problem, it's the whole family's problem. But in this moment, it's your problem, and you're the one that has to focus on you. You can't worry about them or them or them. You have to worry about you right now and focus on you, and to get yourself better and to get yourself into a healthy mindset. And um, other things are to, like, avoiding binges and purges are, again, as I said, focus on when you have that urge to binge, focus on where is it coming from? Where is that urge coming from? And why are you feeling this way? And try to find, go write it down, find a healthy way to cope with it. And another thing is to eliminate all the foods that you feel that trigger a binge, just for the time being, until you can feel um, comfortable with those foods. Like, one of the biggest binge foods for me was, ice cream, just really sweet stuff and all that kind of stuff. And I had to literally quit buying that, when I lived by myself, because with my parents I couldn't do that. But when I was on my own, I had to literally just stop buying all that stuff. And the binges, the urges were still there, but I didn't have that kind of food to fuel my fire, because something about the sweet food just made me feel comfortable, and it just seemed like the endorphin was higher when I was on those foods. But I know that a binge, you could probably eat anything. I know that just by eliminating certain foods, it's not going to take away the urge and probably the binge. But that's one thing that can help, is finding out what's triggering you with the food. And even if you do binge, to try to keep yourself from purging, because it's not. Some people think that if you binge, you should go ahead and purge when you're trying to recover. That you should that that will help you not feel so bloated and full, and you won't you have even more worse reactions and feelings of hatred towards yourself. But I remember so many times, when I was trying to recover in the early stages of it, whenever I would binge, I had, the guilt and the incredible urge to purge, and it was just so deep, and just I couldn't take my mind off of it. But I wanted to recover so bad, and I wanted. You just have to face your fear with that. You just have to face it. You have to sit down and lock yourself down and find a distraction and go through the feeling of being too full. Just, you have to face each of those head on, and you have to say, I can get through this. I can get through this. And you can get through this, because I've gotten through this. So I believe that those things are, everything that I've mentioned is key to helping overcome binges and purges and bulimia. And just focusing on on the problem that way that you can find the solution. So I hope that helped. I know the video was kind of because of my cat, and you know, I've been behavior free for a while, so it is kind of hard for me to really think back on how I really overcame that, because I don't really have to deal with avoiding the binges and purges anymore. I mean, it really is free. I mean, I really do feel free, and now I can go and eat breakfast, lunch, a snack, and supper without having the urges. It's incredible. And another thing I believe is that you need to have balance. You need to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks to be able to overcome those binges. Because if you're starving one of the things with me is that I would starve myself all day long. And when I got home from school, I would binge because I was so hungry. And one of the things that bring on binges is starving yourself all day. And you just have to try to embrace having 3 meals a day and snacks to be able to overcome the binges. If binges are brought on um, by being so hungry. So, yeah. I hope you got something from this video because I'm very distracted because of my cat. But, anyways, I hope that helped. And for you that asked the question, I'm not sure if you want me to say your username, but I hope that you can truly focus on yourself and that you can see that you are worth something, and that the eating disorder is only hiding what's truly going on inside. That there is something that you are burying deep down that's just too painful to bring up, and you really do need to bring up those issues. And if you want to private message me and we can talk, or I have a Facebook and I can add you, just private message me and we can talk, because this whole video doesn't contain everything that I overcame my bulimia with, because it's hard to tell everything in a video. And I don't prepare notes, so I'm just sitting here saying things off the top of my head, and I might sound a little, you know, um, my advice might sound stringy and everything, but yeah. So, anyways, just I'm praying for you, and I hope everything's well. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.